Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Sabahat and I'm here live in this evening session of mine. So I'm just going to go on Facebook and check who's live. Still there's time, so that's why I'm going to go on Facebook and let's see who's live here with me. And in the meantime, if anyone is watching, do let me know where you are logging from. Are you from Pakistan? Are you from abroad? Or are you from any other province in Pakistan? So wherever you are from, you can always tell me. Okay. So I can see myself live, and now I'm going to wait for you guys, whoever is going to, log in and watch this session. So let me just, check out. Okay, so it says the connection is slow, but let's see. Let's see what happens. And I hope my voice is audible. It's not unclear, or it's not that you people are unable to listen to it, because for the past few days or maybe week now, the connections they have been really unstable, and I don't know what is going on at the back end. So that can be a reason if no one hears my voice or there's some problem. Okay, so the time is it's 7:30 and it's about time to begin the session. And I'm just going to, have a look at my screen if I can see people who are joining in, and then I can start with the session. But I think, most of you people might have gone to your villages or wherever you want to have your Eid holidays. So that's why maybe I won't be able to see so much of people over here today due to this specific reason. But at the moment, we don't know whether it's going to be Eid tomorrow or not. It's not as yet declared, but still, people do their preparations, and they leave for Eid before even it's announced, so that they can have, if there's rosa or fasting, the next day they can observe that, and then day after that day they can have their Eid. So okay, well, the topic, it's very clear, and today I not only wrote the full quote, but also the who said that, and but you know what, I want to discuss um, about the quote. Yeah, so there's someone I can see at the top of my screen, and who is this, and where are you logging from? Do let me know. And you know what? This course is basically about success is not in what you have, but who you are. So this is the basic thing which I want to discuss, and I want it to be interactive, and I want you people to come up with different things. Like, what do you think? What do you think success really means to you, or what is it in fact? Fakhri Alam, okay, welcome to the show. Okay, this is not a show actually, it's a session. Shows are more like you see for entertainment. So this is more of an educational kind of session. It's, I won't call it a show, but maybe it might appear as a show to you, and I don't know why you call it a show. But yes, maybe those of you who are waiting for this every day, so it might be a show for them. But for me, it's more of imparting education, or whatever I have learned over the years, or whatever I have observed regarding different aspects of life. That's why I come live in these sessions, so I can share those experiences with you people, and you can learn out of my experiences. ओके, सो सबसे पहले तो जो है, यानी आई वुड वांट यू पीपल कि आपके लिहाज से सक्सेस क्या है. Like, what do you think? Is success like having material goods? Is that what success is to you? Yeah, In other words, is success related with your personal growth or your personal character? Is that what success means to you? So you let me know in the comments and inbox, what do you think success is about? I'll just wait for your comments, and let's see what you come up with, and then I can go ahead with my Doremi. Okay, so then you can call it a show, because I'm just going to go on saying what I think success is about. But before that, I would love to hear what you people have in mind, and what do you think success is about? Anyone? Well, it doesn't, I won't say that whatever you are going to say, it's going to be wrong. Whatever you want to say, whatever's at the top of your mind. The best thing and the good things about these discussions, interactions, it's that you can say anything, whatever comes at the top of your mind. It's not like a class, or that I'll scold you or do anything or say anything. No, it is interactive. So as long as you are your own self, you're natural and you're original, and you think that according to you this is what success is and this is what happiness is, it's fine, it's totally fine, because there is no right and wrong answer. So you just have to take your shot. You just have to tell me what do you think success is. Okay, so till the time your comments come, you know what, I'm just going to tell you what I think success is. And for that, you have to consider certain things. Like, if we define success beyond material possessions, mostly जो है, जब सक्सेस की बात आती है तो पीपल थिंक कि मटीरियल पोजेशंस एंड tangible possessions such as wealth, symbol, status, or material assets, these are the things which are related with success. So this is the common views of people regarding success. बट अगर जो है सक्सेस को अगर आप जो सही मायनों में देखें या उसको डीपली एनालाइज करने की कोशिश करें, तो सक्सेस इज it is more of your personal character, your personal identity, more than whatever makes you who you are. Those elements and those assets, those are the things which are going to define the real success. Like, अगर जो है आप इसको इस तरीके से लें कि अगर आप किसी बंदे से मिलते हैं who is very rich, and yani he is a tycoon or he is an icon in his industry, but the thing is that when you are going to talk with that person, if that person does not have any matter or does not have any any character, और ऐसे वो जो वैल्यूज़ होती हैं जिनको हम मॉरल वैल्यूज़ कहते हैं या अखलाकियात कहते हैं, तो अगर ऐसे इंसान में वो अखलाकियात नहीं है, तो यू वोंट बी कंसिडरिंग दैट पर्सन टू बी अ सक्सेस. एंड क्योंकि ये जो चीज़ें होती हैं, मॉरल करैक्टर या आपका पर्सनल करैक्टर क्या है, आपकी अखलाकियात क्या है, अगर ये किसी इंसान में नहीं पाई जाती तो आपने उसकी इमारत का कुछ नहीं करना. बट देन यू माइट हैव इफ़ यू कंपेयर द सक्सेस, अगर आप उसको जो अपेरेंटली जो है सक्सेस को जो है मटीरियल पोजेशन के साथ कंपेयर करें, तो अगर आप उसके बरअक्स एक आपको गरीब इंसान मिलता है जो कि अपने लिहाज से जो है दैट पर्सन माइट बी वेरी सक्सेसफुल, बट हो सकता है अगर आप जो है इंसानों को जो है पैसों में तोलने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, तो आपके लिहाज से वो बंदा जो है, you might not see the strength in his character. Like, beside being a poor person, that person might be of high character, of high asset, must be has to be a very good person regarding his morality. So वो जो person है, that is the person who has achieved the real success, not the person who has the material possessions but is of a very bad temperament or a bad akhlaqiyat. So you are not going to just look at his success in terms of material possessions. Rather, you are going to see the personality in the character. the जो character traits होती हैं किसी भी बंदे में, चाहे वो अमीर है चाहे वो गरीब है, you are going to focus on those things. So you have to define success is basically defined beyond material possessions, and you have to look in people beyond that. And you might be meeting many people in your day to day lives, and then उसी से आपको जो है पता चल जाता है कौन कितना पानी में है. Like, a person might have a lot of followers, but then the moment you start speaking with the person, you come to know what their real ethics are. So you have to analyze these things. और इसके लिहाज से there is an example, and it's a real life example, and I'm going to quote that, but at a later stage, not right now. अच्छा, देन जो है इसमें एक और जो चीज़ आ जाती है, करेक्टर एंड इंटेग्रिटी, इट्स अनदर इंडिकेटर ऑफ सक्सेस. अब अगेन उसमें वही चीज़ आ जाती है, यू हैव टू बी ऑफ अ स्ट्रॉन्ग करेक्टर. स्ट्रॉन्ग करेक्टर इन द सेंस, ओके लेट मी जस्ट टेक योर कमेंट्स. Jawad Bhatt is watching. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Mohammed Hassan, thank you so much for joining and watching this session. Alisha, thank you so much for your compliment. And okay, so character and integrity, that's another indicator of success. If you don't have a character, as I told you earlier, your character is your inner strength. So आपकी जो inner strength है, that is your character. If you are of a good character, if you are a good character person, so automatically you will be seen in everywhere. So आप में एक जो है ना, एक light होगी, that, and it's going to be that light which people are going to see. People are not going to see how much how much wealth you have, or what you do, or how much successful you are. They are going to, firstly they're going to see your inner strength, which is going to be the strength of your character, and then integrity is part of that character. तो आपके करेक्टर वैल्यूज़ जो है जितनी हाई होंगी, जितनी जो है अच्छे होंगे, जितनी प्योर होंगी, पीपल आर गोइंग टू बी अट्रैक्टेड बाय those values. They are not going to be attracted by how much material possessions you have. Even though if you do not say I have a lot of material possessions, still आपकी जो पहली चीज़ होती है जिससे लोग अट्रैक्ट होते हैं, that is your positive vibes, or that is the strength of your character. Or integrity, yes, if you have integrity, if you are an if you are a person who is full of values and talks and likes to do things on merit, then again you are a successful person. So success को जो है ना, don't try to measure it in material terms. Always measure it in the immaterial terms, things which are going to live for longer, things that are going to become your legacy, and they're going to be your asset, and they still are your asset. So अपनी जो स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ करेक्टर है उनको मेजर करना सीखें, या लोगों की जो स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ करेक्टर है उसको मेजर करें. देन इसमें जो है लाइक a person who acts with consistently even in difficult times, so then that person has a lot of strength of character and has a lot of integrity. और then इसमें जो है again अगर हम सक्सेस की बात करें, तो people who are empaths and who have kindness, those who show these traits as well, यानी character हो गया, integrity हो गया, then empaths हो गए, या kindness हो गई, compassion हो गए, these are all the qualities which make you a successful person. So as long as you depict or highlight these values, you are an empath, you can feel the pains of people, or you can place yourself into their shoes, या आप उनके जो है you can place even yourself at their places, so you are a highly empath person, and then you can show compassion. अब compassion किस तरीके से show कर सकते हैं? compassion इस तरीके से नहीं कि भाई आप कहें कि भाई मेरे पास बहुत ज़्यादा पैसा है तो मैं जो हूँ किसी के जो है किसी को पैसे दे देता हूँ. this is not compassion. ये rather जो है it's more of show off. आपने किसी को compassion show करना है, you can always opt for voluntary services. You can offer your services in the form of a voluntary way without charging people. But yes, then अगर आपका profession है, if you are good at certain thing and if you have an expertise in that, or people approach you for your expertise, then you can charge for your expertise. That's not wrong. But where a compassion is required, like आप जो है कोई ऐसी जगह है या ऐसे बच्चे हैं जो कि who are unable to afford education, or afford a good education. So as a voluntary service, in order to show compassion, what you can do is you can start teaching those children free of cost without expecting anything. So अगर जो है एक बच्चा भी जो है कुछ ज़िंदगी में बन जाता है, तो that is the duty which you have done, you have given back to the community, and it's an impact you are creating. So वो जो आपका impact है, that is going to become a legacy. अगर आपकी जो है वॉलंटरी सर्विसेज से, या आप जो चीज़ जो है सर्व आउट कर रहे हैं एज अ वॉलंटियर भी कर रहे हैं, इफ़ दैट्स क्रिएटिंग अ पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट और इफ़ द लाइव्स ऑफ पीपल आर improving, so there's nothing more than that you can expect. So you should always focus um, on the traits of your character, the good traits. So compassion, kindness, empathy, integrity, honesty, these are all traits of a successful person and these are very important. अच्छा, देन इसमें जो है एम्पैथी में हम एक और जो चीज़ देखते हैं, लाइक आप और भी चीज़ों पे कर सकते हैं, लाइक इफ़ यू हैव अ फ्रेंड एंड दैट फ्रेंड इज़ इन नीड ऑफ need someone to talk to, then even by listening to that friend, it's going to maybe आपकी जो listening है, जो आपकी capacity of listening है, active listening है, that is going to help the other person. But you know what, there are at times when you need to say no as well, क्योंकि then आप अपनी nature wise तो जो है there are many times you are exploited by your nature, क्योंकि when people start knowing that okay you are a good person and you have a good heart, so they start exploiting you. So there are times when you have to take a safe side and you have to start saying no, क्योंकि if you're not going to say no you are going to be burnt out and आपके अपने लिए कैथारसिस करना और अपनी लाइफ को जो है नॉर्मलाइज करना, इट्स गोइंग टू बी डिफ़िकल्ट. सो यू नीड टू टेक एट सर्टेन टाइम, यू नीड टू टेक सर्टेन स्टेप्स, और those steps might offend the other person, but then you have to also look at your mental health. So you need to take these steps and it's not bad. अच्छा, देन जो है इसमें एक और जो चीज़ आ जाती है, इट्स परसिवेरेंस एंड रिजिलियंस. अब दीज टू थिंग्स एंड ट्रेट्स दे आर ऑल्सो वेरी नेसेसरी, जो कि मैं आपको बार बार कहती हूँ कि यू हैव टू हैव रिजिलियंस. रिजिलियंस भी आप में तभी आती है व्हेन यू आर फेसिंग डिफ़िकल्टीज और यू आर फेसिंग चैलेंजेस, एंड व्हेन यू गो थ्रू डिफरेंट चैलेंजेस, तो वो आपको ज़्यादा मजबूत बनाते हैं एंड इट हेल्प्स यू इन tossing around different things or your life, or it even helps you in changing your life patterns or whatever life goals you have. So you become a different person when you face difficulties. एक ऐसी family या ऐसे लोग who has never faced any difficulty, they won't be able to face life in reality, क्योंकि when a person face the realities of life at a younger age, or like whatever practical life they have or whatever goals they are trying to pursue, so वो जो आपको जिस तरीके से मोल्ड करता है, वो एक ऐसा बंदा या बंदी जिसने कभी वो चैलेंजेस फेस नहीं किए हुए, वो उस चीज़ का अंदाज़ा भी नहीं लगा सकते. इस चीज़ को आप इस तरीके से जो है अंडरस्टैंड करें कि लाइक पीपल हु गो इन पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट्स, दे नो हाउ द रियल वर्ल्ड इज़, या पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट में क्या इश्यूज फेस आते हैं. लाइक इफ़ देयर इज़ अ वुमेन, और लाइक वो पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट में जो है मोस्टली जो फ्रंट सीट होती है वहाँ पर बैठती हैं, बट देन अगेन देयर आर सर्टन इश्यूज, देयर माइट बी इश्यूज, द ड्राइवर इज़ नॉट गुड, या वेयर द कंडक्टर इज सिटिंग, या ओवरऑल जो भी सिनेरियोज है. बट देन दीज आर सम ऑफ द थिंग्स जो कि ख़वातीन फेस करती हैं इन पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट. एंड देन अगेन इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी कि सिर्फ ख़वातीन ही ये जो है problems फेस करती हैं. there are many men, there are many boys who might be of very young age and they might not understand what is the incentive of different people who are sitting with them. Yeah, there are so many people and there are so many examples public transport में किस तरीके से बदतमीज़ी होती है या harassment होती है या physically जो है harassment या abuse होता है या assault होता है. so these are the things जो कि सिर्फ वही अंडरस्टैंड कर सकते हैं who have gone through the public transport. But then again, those who are not in the habit of traveling in public transport, they might never know. So जो perseverance है and resilience है, वो इसी तरीके से build up होता है when you are faced with a challenge and then how you overcome that challenge. Then अगर आपको जो है like problem face होता है, if you are a bashoor person and you know the right, you can always complain to the authorities regarding such incidents and you can bring the authority to notice कि भाई, क्योंकि हर एक जो ट्रांसपोर्ट सर्विस होती है उसके भी जो है they are also answerable to certain people, so you can always bring them to authority and you can have your justice. Okay, Mohammed Bilal, walaikum assalam, thank you so much for your compliment. सो दिस इज़ अनदर थिंग. अच्छा, देन इसमें एक और जो चीज़ आ जाती है. ओके, थैंक यू फॉर योर कॉम्प्लीमेंट. पाशुटान घमनान सिंह सुरानी, थैंक यू so much for watching. You have quite a unique name. I hope I have pronounced it right. Okay, then again इसमें एक जो चीज़ आती है, that is authentic relationships. Now in order to be successful you have to build authentic relationships. और वो ऐसी relationships होती हैं जिसमें जो है ये नहीं होता कि भाई आपको जो है किसी से जो है फ़ायदा हो रहा है, तो those are going to be authentic relationships. Authentic relationships in the sense कि whatever field you are in or whatever you're trying to cover, you need to connect with the right people or the right mindset people, or those people who can uplift you in your journey, and they can be a source of guide, or they can provide you the right guidance. So you need to build such kind of authentic relationships. अब ये नहीं है कि आप आर्ट की फील्ड में हो और आप जो है जाकर जो रिलेशनशिप्स है, ऑथेंटिक रिलेशनशिप्स है, वो किसी जो है टेक वर्ल्ड में बना रहे हो, या फिर किसी जो है ट्रेडर के साथ बना रहे हो. ट्रेडर, यस, ट्रेडर के साथ आप ऑथेंटिक रिलेशनशिप बना सकते हैं, प्रोवाइडेड दैट ट्रेडर इज रिलेटेड विथ योर फील्ड. एंड देन आर्ट्स में जो है इट्स द नॉट you can also develop authentic relationships with tech people as well, क्योंकि art में if you are exploring different mediums, so tech is also going to be needed in your art. So irrelevant जो relationships है, don't go for those relationships, always go for the authentic ones जो कि आपके पर्पस को सर्व करे हों और आपके पर्पस के साथ अलाइन करे हों. क्योंकि आपके गोल्स के साथ जो लोग और जो चीज़ें जो अलाइन करेंगे, that is going to help you in making yourself a successful person or your business successful. So if you're going to be aligning with the irrelevant people, then it's not going to uplift you or your business. Rather जो है वो आपको detract कर देंगे. You won't be on your route ना. So you have to be on your route in order and for that you have to connect with the rightful people. So and then is कि ये सब चीज़ें जो है अचीव करने के लिए यू नीड टू हैव फुलफिलमेंट एंड पर्पस. अच्छा, अब ये जो चीज़ जो फुलफिलमेंट और पर्पस की जब हम बात करते हैं, तो यू हैव टू हैव अ लुक एट योर लाइफ एंड यू हैव टू सी कि आर यू ऑन द राइट ट्रैक. वट एवर यू आर डूइंग, क्या आपको उससे किसी किस्म की फुलफिलमेंट आ रही है, या आप चले आप जो है सब चीज़ों को छोड़ दें. लेट्स टेक अ डे इन योर लाइफ. आप एक पूरा दिन गुजारते हैं, एक दिन में 24 घंटे होते हैं. आप उस दिन को जो है एनालाइज करें कि उस पूरे दिन में आपने क्या किया. अगर वो पूरा दिन अगर आप एनालाइज करते हैं और 24 घंटे का आप हिसाब रख पाते हैं, तो देन यू विल बी इन द राइटफुल पोजिशन एंड you will exactly know how you spend your day, whether it was fulfilling or not, whether you were able to do things that aligned with your goal or not, or whether you are just living a just a wasteful life. So I would call that wasteful कि अगर पूरे दिन के बाद दिन के एंड में आप ये रियलाइज़ करते हैं कि आज का पूरा दिन तो ज़ाया हो गया, तो then you're wasting this precious life and you're not aligning with your goals. So अगर आप जो है if you want to be successful and if you want people to think that you are successful, you have to align your goals, you have to make your life fulfilling, and whatever you do in the day, at the end of the day you should be satisfied and gratified कि भाई I have been able to spend this day in the fulfilling way and the fulfilling manner, and this is what I was supposed to do, and this is how I utilized my 24 hours. So you have to be questionable yourself. आपने अपना ऑडिट खुद करना है, बजाय कि कोई और आपका ऑडिट करे. जब आप अपना ऑडिट खुद करेंगे, अब ये ऑडिट का भी यही है कि आप सेल्फ रिफ्लेक्ट करेंगे. सो व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू बी इन दिस पोजीशन ऑफ सेल्फ रिफ्लेक्टिंग वट एवर यू हैव बीन डूइंग ड्यूरिंग द डे इन द 24 hours, so you will be in a better position to judge how successful you are or where you are going. Are you going on the right track, or have you detract yourself, or how you can improve. Then इसमें जो है एक one last thing जो आ जाता है, that is again which I have been telling you in each and every session, that you need to continuously improve and grow. सो ये जो सेल्फ ग्रोथ है इसमें जो है there are so many things involved. Self growth में आपकी learning बहुत important है. Then the people you are connecting with, that's also very important, and those people have to be right. And जो आप learning कर रहे हैं, that also has to be right, in the right direction, in the positive way, and it has to make an impact whatever learning you are doing. So these are the things. Continuous growth, it's very necessary. आप यही नहीं हो सकता कि भाई आपने एक position अटेन कर ली है, चाहे आपकी वो ड्रीम पोजीशन ही है, और फिर उसके बाद आप सब कुछ छोड़ दें कि भाई इस पोजीशन को अटेन करने के लिए मैंने जो है इतनी जो है पढ़ाई की और मैं जो हूँ फाइनली आई हैव गॉट दिस पोजीशन. बट देन व्हेन यू गेट दैट पर्टिकुलर पोजीशन यू स्टिल हैव टू स्टडी, क्योंकि जो पर्सनल ग्रोथ होता है, जो कंटिन्यूस ग्रोथ होती है, दैट इज़ पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ लाइफ. जिस तरह ऑक्सीजन के बगैर हम जिंदा नहीं रह सकते ना, इसी तरीके से विदाउट लर्निंग इवन फॉर अ डे वी कांट सर्वाइव, बिकॉज विदाउट लर्निंग every day things are changing, the technologies are changing, there are new strategies, there are new subjects, and everything is flourishing with a great speed. So in order to keep yourself updated and at par with people from around the world or from different fields or from different technologies, you have to keep yourself in the process of continuous learning. So there is not a day when you do not learn. Even if you're not studying, you're still learning. You're learning from your environment, you're learning from the people around you, you're learning from young kids, you're learning from elderly people. So you are continuously in the process of learning, and for that you need to keep on growing yourself, you need to keep on learning. So this was all what I wanted to discuss with you today. And now if you people have any comments, do let me know your comments. What do you think is real success according to you? And that if this topic was clear, then I am going to, okay, thank you so much. I can see your emojis and your comments. Thank you so much for that. So okay, and there's one emoji, someone was crying. I don't know why were you crying. Cry क्यों कर रहे थे भाई? ऐसी तो कोई बात नहीं कि मैंने क्या आपको रोना है. Well, I'm just going to see who sent that crying emojis. Probably there was something which didn't you didn't find good, that's why you sent that emoji. And yes, there are many people who comment me in my inbox, and then बहुत सी जो है अजीब अजीब बातें करते हैं आप लोग. आई डोंट नो कि what are you thinking at the moment. See, I'm an educationist in the sense कि I like to cover different topics, चाहे वो कोर्स हों, चाहे वो लोगों की जो है बातें हों, या चाहे वो जो है social issues हों. So I come up with my own explanations regarding those things, rather than copying anyone or thinking कि भाई इसने ये बात की है तो I'm going to discuss this, इसने वो बात की तो I'm going to discuss this. It's not like that. I have my own way of thinking and analyzing things, and then coupling them with my personal and professional experiences. But the thing is that if you come into my inbox and if you want my expertise, then I would be charging for those expertise. Over here, what I do is, this is this free of cost. So इस वजह से मैं आपको जो है freely जो है ये चीज़ें बता देती हूँ. But then if you come into my inbox and you want some kind of solution for a particular thing, then that's my expertise which you are you want to have. So for that I would charge. It won't be like that कि मैं आपको जो free of cost वो चीज़ बता दूँ. But then again, there are certain limitations. कुछ जो है कुछ आपके अपने moral ethics होते हैं. Like I know myself, I'm a very ethical person. और जो चीज़ें like besides though I am very enlightened, I'm very open, but still there are certain things जो कि being a woman I would not like to answer or I would not like to address. Now in the morning, yesterday there was a person, I won't mention the profile. If that person is watching, so my message is going to go out open. Like yesterday he contacted me because he wanted to learn English, both verbal and written. So for that I told him to call in the morning so I can assess. क्योंकि अगर जो है you want my expertise on regarding English or communication, for that I need to talk to you people, for the simple reason कि without talking with you people, I won't be able to know where you stand at what level, और आपको किस लेवल से लेकर जाना है और किस लेवल तक लेकर आना है. सो जब तक मैं आपसे बात नहीं करूँगी, आई वोंट बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड. और जब मैं आपसे बात करूँगी, ओनली देन आई विल बी एबल टू make something which is tailor made according to your requirements. That person, well, he did not call, rather उन्होंने जो है मुझे एक जो है एक extract भेजा, and he said that he wanted to understand that extract, and he wanted me to translate that. So I just told him, I just read that extract, and it was sorry to say, it was shitty form of prose, not the kind of thing I would, if I was a male, I would be sending to a woman. And, just to, like, I think I would read that extract to you, so you people can, easily analyze that why did I retaliate, or why didn't I answer the question that the person was asking. And at the end of that, the person told me that if you cannot translate this, or if you cannot tell me the details, then you are not an educationist. Don't call yourself an educationist. Well, an educationist does not mean कि भाई आप whatever you require या जो आपकी desires हैं, you just put it on the person कि भाई you are an educationist, you need to explain these things to me. If being an educationist, it does not mean that. Because being an educationist, you have different theories, you come across so many excerpts and extracts, and you analyze them. But then again, agar something it's conflicting with your ethics, you would never want to do it. And if you're telling the person that this is not the kind of extract which you are asking a woman to explain, so go and ask your male colleagues, and perhaps then you'll be able to understand why I, being a woman, did not explain it. So I'm just going to read that. I'm just going to open it on my Facebook, and I'm going to just read it to you people. Okay, let me just see. Okay. Now, I think that except it was supposed to mean some kind of, like the caption was killer English, and but it was not the kind of, prose जो कि आप जो है किसी के साथ शेयर कर सकते हैं. Just let me have a look where that is. Okay, you're saying if we saw surrounding many types to learn the life and then making successful life in the world. Like how, Alicia, can you explain a bit more? Because I can't understand what you mean by this. Okay. No, I'm just trying to have a look where that extract is. Okay, just let me see. Okay, what are you trying to say, Alicia? I am, I am just failing to understand. If you can explain it a bit, so that would be better. Okay, so I'm sorry you have to wait. Okay, yeah. So I just found this. Okay, so the caption is laughter is the best medicine. Okay, now this is the extract that was sent by this person, and he wanted me to explain this extract to him, and I told him that he should go to his male colleagues and they should explain it to him rather than I, being a woman, should explain it. But वो उनकी बात समझ में नहीं आ रही थी. So it says, this is an actual letter taken from an Indian newspaper in response to a marriage proposal advertisement. It says, Madam, I'm, you know what, I'm sorry, like I'm sure कि भाई आप में से अक्सर लोगों को जो है ना ये जो एक्सट्रैक्ट है वो ऑफेंड करेगा. एंड दोज हु आर women over here probably उनको तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा ऑफेंड करेगा. एंड इफ़ यू आर एन एथिकल पर्सन तो फिर तो आपको ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा ऑफेंड करेगा. बट स्टिल आई जस्ट वॉन्ट टू शेयर टू यू for the simple reason ke when you go to someone's chat box and you want to take their expertise, तो still you have to be very careful कि भाई आप उनके साथ क्या चीज़ शेयर कर रहे हैं and is it appropriate or not. Now I being an elderly person and I being an experienced person in the different fields, I'm able to understand the psychology of people in many ways. So this is a bad example of prose and it's more of a sloppy language, and it's more of a cheap extract. So I would never want to share such things with a female. um, okay, Alicia, you're saying I saw here some people doing good work, helps to what helps for food, milk, like you're here helping me many people of solutions and guiding. Yes, that's what I try to do, and thank you so much for your compliment. But yes, when people try to do good things, there are many people who do not like it because it's probably their inferiority complex that they can't help people. And when they see other people helping them, so they just try to make it an issue, or they just put something in front of them so that they're discouraged as well. So don't be discouraged with whatever people say. Hamid Sobia, thank you so much for joining and watching. Okay, so I was just going to read this killer English and this extract that which was sent by this person in the morning. Madam, I am only young gentleman living only with myself in Patna. I am seeing your advertisement for marriage purpose in the daily newspaper, so I decide to press myself on you, and I am hoping you will make the marriage with me. I am the son of my father and mother of agriculture family from inside Patna. I have no sister and no brother also. I become big in Patna only. I educate myself in the, I don't know, Zorilal Himatala High School, Basna Road. I guess it's some place in India. I'm nice and big, 6 foot tall and 6 inches long. My body is filled with hardness. Why? Because I am working hardly. I am playing also hardly, especially I am liking the cricket. Okay, I am a good batter and I am a fast bowler. Now you know what the English, the spellings, they're also totally incorrect, but I'm not going to spell it. Whatever I am coming running for the bowling, all batters are running everywhere. Why? Because they are afraiding my balls. My balls are bouncing too much high. That is, it's such a shitty piece of extract. I simply do not want to read it क्योंकि जितना मैं इसको पढ़ती हूँ आई जस्ट गेट ऑफेंडेड बाय द लैंग्वेज. एंड सबसे ज़्यादा जो चीज़ मुझे बुरी लगती है, इट्स दैट द पर्सन हु सेंड इट, that person has around 5.8K following on Facebook. बट देन वही बात है कि जिस तरह मैंने आपको बताया कि सक्सेस डज नॉट डिपेंड ऑन योर मटेरियल परसूट्स. सिमिलरली सक्सेस डज नॉट डिपेंड ऑन योर फॉलोअर्स. if by character you're not a strong person, if you don't have those morals or those ethics, that does not make you successful. So it really does not matter कि आपकी कितनी फॉलोइंग है. अगर जो है ऑन अ ह्यूमैनिटेरियन लेवल आपको ये चीज़ पता ही नहीं है या आपको इस चीज़ की समझ ही नहीं है कि भाई आपने लोगों से अगर कम्युनिकेट करना है या कांटेक्ट करना है तो उन्हें किस कॉन्टेक्ट में कांटेक्ट करना है या उनसे क्या चीज़ शेयर करनी है, क्या चीज़ नहीं शेयर करनी. लाइक वट एवर फील्ड यू आर, स्टिल यू आर प्रोफेशनल्स. सो प्रोफेशनल फील्ड में भी यू हैव टू, हर एक जो है एक एथिक होता है, एक स्टैंडर्ड होता है. व्हेन यू आर डीलिंग विद अ फीमेल you deal in a different way. When you're dealing with a man, you deal in the different way. अगर आप के साथ में कोई प्रोफेशनल ख़वातीन हैं तो देन you do not exchange such kind of extracts just for the reason कि जी I want to understand it. Just because you want to understand it does not mean कि I have to lose my ethics, and I am in that position to explain it to you. So being an educationist, it does not mean that कि आप कुछ भी जो है मेरे ऊपर जो है लादने की कोशिश करो, तो I'll say कि okay, I'm ready to teach and I'm going to tell you what this means. Now being a grown up person, everyone is in that position of understanding what that extract is. Yeah, I simply fail to understand कि भाई people in professional backgrounds or wherever they're serving, even if they're journalists, they fail to understand such sloppy language or such extracts. और आप किसी भी जो है प्रोफेशनल जो है ख़ातून को ये कहो कि भाई चूँकि आप एजुकेशनिस्ट हैं तो आप मुझे ये एक्सप्लेन करें. सो दिस वाज व्हाट आई वांटेड टू शेयर अर्लियर कि भाई आई विल शेयर इट एट द एंड कि भाई आप जो है किसी की प्रोफेशनल एक्सपर्टीज लेना चाहते हैं तो देन बी अ प्रोफेशनल. डोंट यू नो व्हाट डू यू से, डोंट लूप सो डाउन कि भाई नज़र आना शुरू हो जाए कि व्हाट यू आर डूइंग. सो दैट्स नॉट गुड. And that does not show that you are a good person. So I would never want to teach such people who are going to such extents just to get the attention of the person. Alicia, is there anything else you want to add? I just read your comments, and yes, you're right. There are many people who just try to bring you down just for the simple reason that you're trying to do some good. Well, that was all, and let's hope. Has Eid been declared tomorrow, or we have Rosa tomorrow? Still, I don't know about that. Probably थोड़ी देर तक शायद announce हो जाए. Well, let's see. So whatever happens, still, I'll have my session, not session. I'll have a chit chat, in fact, tomorrow. But let's see कि किस time पे जो है I can come live. Um, okay. There was one more thing. Do you think that after Ramzan, like the regular days, I should have this session at the same time at 7:30, or you think I should have it around 6:30 or 5:30? So whatever time suits you and whatever time you're comfortable with, do let me know so I can have the session at that time. Um, Okay, Alicia, you're saying that's platform have many type. Acha, platforms have many type of people. Have positive thinking or negative thinking. But first, respect everyone. But ladies first, giving respect limited. Yes, you're right. Every platform has every kind of people. But you know what? जब जो है disrespect जो है बहुत ही जो है ना respectful या जो एजुकेटेड लॉट है उनकी तरफ से आती है तो इट इट पिंचेस अ बिट कि भाई आप ये चीज़ें जो है यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट फ्रॉम द इलिटरेट बट नॉट फ्रॉम एजुकेटेड पर्सन. But then again, the world is filled with so many types. So all you can do is you can just pay a deaf ear and become dumb, and you can just let people know so that they can be careful from such people. And you should not stop doing good. Whatever good you are doing, you should continue with your good instead of being discouraged by the negative remarks of people. So that's my message for today. So every one of you have a blessed Eid and enjoy yourself, and do share your pics, not of your families, only of yourself wearing your Eid clothes or wherever you go. And on Eid, do pay visit to the graveyards wherever your relatives or your loved ones are lying. So that's the day they are also waiting for, and you need to pay them visit as well. And then if you people like the company of Buzurgs, then you should also try to visit some shelter homes where there are elderly people and pay them some homage. और even अगर आपकी family में भी है तो go and visit them. दवाएं ही है इंसान के काम आती हैं, so go and gather a lot of duas. Okay, you're saying Kalisha, advance Eid Mubarak because here tomorrow Eid and remember me and poor people please. Yes, I remember everyone, and I would remember all of my followers, and I'm going to, that's why I'm wishing you a very advanced happy Eid Mubarak beforehand. So we need to remember the poor people as well, and the people of Palestine as well on this Eid. And we have to pray for everyone. So that would be all. Remember me in your prayers as well, and inshallah I will come live tomorrow. Let's see whatever the time is. So I'll just have a chit chat with you. Probably I think maybe earlier in the day, around 12, or maybe at 7:30, so I can come live. So bye bye and take care. Allah Hafiz.